All right, so I've been seeing a lot of comments saying that Charles Oliveira won the fight against Arman Tsarukyan. I just wanted to talk about it because it's so crazy to me. But yeah, let me know who you thought won that fight. And while you're down there, I'd appreciate if you could like and subscribe. Anyway, Charles Oliveira versus Arman Tsarukyan. Honestly, I genuinely feel. I don't even know. I don't even know how to explain. Like I don't know because I just don't understand how you can score any of that fight. Well, not any of that fight. The last two rounds for Oliveira and not Arman Tsarukyan. You were like, bro, these people are the Oliveira fans are coping like hard, bro. And I don't even understand why. This is what makes like these really likable fighters just so like their fans are just so annoying that it just makes the fighters unlikable as well. Not really in this case. Like I still like Charles Oliveira. I still like, for example, like Pereira. Pereira has an annoying fan base. I still like Pereira. Same with Volkanovski. Volkanovski's fan base can be annoying, but they're alright mostly. But Charles Oliveira, bro, how? How do you actually score that fight? If this was the other way round, and Arman was the one with the guillotine, Arman was the one with the DOS, and then the fight was the exact same except it was just swapped around. No one would have scored that fight for Arman Tsarukyan. Everyone would have been saying 30-27 Charles, bro. How do you actually give this guy a round for a failed submission, bro, at the end? I don't understand, bro. Like, the submission wasn't... I don't even think it was that tight, the DOS at the end. Like, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Armin, like, came out and said that it wasn't that tight, the DOS. He said the guillotine was tight, so fair enough, but, like, bro, how is it actually gotten to a point where they're prioritizing a failed submission that didn't even do any damage over actual elbows that made Charles Oliveira bleed? Like, bro, if you go look at the significant strikes of that match, I think, I think Charles, no, I think Armin had like 60 and Charles had like 40. This guy, he outstruck him, he out wrestled him, he basically beat him everywhere. All Charles did was have one failed submission in the last round, and people are giving him that last round, and even a judge gave him that last round. What the hell? Like, bro, like I don't understand. How can you score that fight for Oliveira? Like, I just don't understand how it. Like, bro, they literally picked up on like the most little thing that did nothing and scored the fight for Charles Oliveira, and I just don't understand why. Like, what did he do to get that round, apart from get like elbowed the whole time and then one little dance at the end? Like, bro, you cannot give Oliveira that round. I don't even know why, because like this, and the thing is, and the reason I'm even talking about this, because I was seeing some comments that were like, if this was 5 rounds, it would have been different. How, bro? Oliveira was the one who looked more tired than Arman by the end. And like what was even the? I don't understand. Like, what would he have changed? Like like he still got outstruck. He got out wrestled. What would have changed? Well, maybe he had another failed submission attempt. Give him that round as well. I don't understand. What would he have done in another 2 rounds? Like this. Like they were both tired. I'm not saying that Armin was completely fine and Charles was not, but like like I just don't understand. Like, what did he even do to show that he was gonna win the like another 2 rounds? I feel like if it was 5 rounds, it would have just been the same thing for another 2 rounds. Armin would have like laid on him, maybe got a TKO. I don't know. Like, obviously, who knows what happens when they're tired. But it's like, bro, I think Charles Oliveira fans, they're just like coping so hard, and it's just so annoying, bro. Like, he's not beating Islam. Like, even if he won against Armin, he wouldn't have beat Islam. So there was no point in that fight either. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to talk about that fight quickly because there's also something else I want to talk about. It's the UFC 301. It's actually kind of underrated, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I was saying it was a lackluster card in, I think it was yesterday's video. It's not a lackluster card. I just looked at it today because I forgot about it. There's two, like, the main card is awful. I'm not gonna say that's good. It's not a good main card. How is Anthony Smith like the featured fight? And Vitor Petrino. That's gonna put me to sleep, bro. Vitor Petrino's last fight, he just like hugged Tyson Pedro for like 15 minutes. But anyway, the prelims are so good, bro. One is Milkbek Orobai, literally the OG. Okay, this guy's been doing MMA for about like 10,000 years or whatever. You know, like he's literally Genghis Khan. But anyway, that's like, I'm excited to see Milkbek Orobai. But someone else who's really exciting on this card is Jean Silva. If you don't know who Jean Silva is, he basically bro, this guy number one, he literally looks like mini Andrew Tate. But this guy, like, I'm gonna try and explain from memory what he did in his last fight. He had a 10-minute walkout, and I think they played footage of the walkout. It's just him slowly staring at the camera, and just no, not staring. With his eyes closed, he's just slowly walking to the ring, and I think he went for about 8 minutes or something. He gets in the ring, mugs a guy who's twice his height, just like starts emoing on him and everything, knocks him down like 5 times. He wins the fight. Just starts like barking and howling. Michael Bisping comes in. He pulls out his like nerd glasses or whatever. He starts wearing them. Tries to give them to Michael Bisping. Michael Bisping, I don't think he takes it. And then Michael Bisping asks him, "How do you knock him out? How did you get to that knockout?" And then proceeds to try and knock Michael Bisping out. Like, he didn't even say any words. Started barking again. Said something in Brazilian and then left. I don't even think he answered the question, but he. And then Michael Bisping was getting annoyed, by the way. I still remember this. He was like, Buddy, what you doing, buddy? And he's like trying to knock him. John Silver was trying to knock out Michael Bisping. And then he didn't even answer the question, and he just left. And then, like, rizzed up the cut woman by putting his glasses on her. And he was, like, laughing or whatever. He took it back, and then he left the ring. And I remember, because I followed him on Instagram after that. An hour later, this guy was like... He was on one of those, like, hillside mansions, bro, with the pool and everything, and he's partying. I don't even think it was an hour. I think it was 20 minutes, bro. Like, it was, like, immediately afterwards. I don't even understand how he did that. Like, when did he film the interview and then manage to get home and start partying? I don't know how he did that. But, yeah, I'm excited for 301, bro. I can't wait for those prelims, but main card is still kind of awful. Apart from that, Kendrick Lamar dropped the diss track on Drake today, and yeah, he cooked Drake. I don't know what Drake is gonna do, to be honest. Because Drake's last diss track, it wasn't really like personal towards Kendrick Lamar. He just called him short and poor. This one was kind of insane. Like Kendrick Lamar's diss track was really good. And the Charles Oliveira, Arman Tsarukyan versus Benoit Saint Denis grappling match has been confirmed now. It's definitely happening in, I think, Paris. I might be wrong, but it definitely got confirmed. I think it was on Michael Bisping's podcast. So that's going to be exciting to watch. But yeah, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. All right.